Enigmas and Theories is back again with another live stream. What's going on out there, y'all? I know everybody is feeling good out there. I would hope so. And if you're not, hopefully this live stream makes you feel a whole lot better. And everybody that is here or is going to be here is supposed to be here. So I welcome and love everybody for coming through and appreciate your presence. We're going to talk about this show. You know what I'm saying? This episode, notice that we didn't get a title credits this episode. This shit was like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really feeling it. I was really feeling this episode. This episode was on another level. One thing is, it definitely is totally obscure from the first season. Like, this was something else. And I'm here for it. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Expansion is great. You know what I'm saying? You see the cast is great. And so, you know, we have a great project. A great project with a lot of great people. So great things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It definitely didn't feel like that office vibe from season 1. You know what I mean? And it's getting a little bit away from that. And that's fine with me because we need to know something. And I think that is the path that we're going to have to take in order to get there. Yes, indeed. It's an excellent show. Can everybody hear me all right out there? I see the indicators moving. I hope everyone can hear me. Am I loud enough? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Before I say anything else, I gotta do this right here real quick. We gotta show Irv some love, y'all. If y'all got the emojis at your disposal, drop some Irv emoji. Definitely knock this one out the park. Shout out to John Turturro. Shout out to John Turturro. Oh man, he went crazy this episode. Bro, I don't know if any of y'all ever seen Mr. Deeds, but he was the butler from Mr. Deeds. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm very, very sneaky, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, popping up in different places and shit. You know, but this right here, then he played Carmine Falcone in the Batman movie not too long ago. That was fire. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come back for the Penguin show, which he would have probably been crazy in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. John Turturro is great. Like, he's a great actor. And Irv is in the run for everybody's favorite character right now. I know it. Oh, yo, yes. When he stabbed him in the foot with the poker right there, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah, all of that was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? He can do it all. He's definitely a treasure. Let's go through and see who's all here rocking with us. Hit that like button on your way in. Share the live. Let everybody know that you're rocking with the Real Enigmas and Theories tonight. We're going to talk about a couple of things. And there was a few things I didn't make too clear in my video. And by the way, thank you, everybody. I think I hit the algorithm today. I was up until about 7 this morning editing my last video. And I uploaded it and scheduled it to release at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I went to sleep, like, you know, took a nice little wash, you know, shower and everything. And I looked at my phone and I seen I had like 8,000 views in 2 hours. I was like, hold on, wait, is this the whole day for the page? Or it was just the one video? I was like, oh no, look. And I looked, I seen I had 600 likes. I said, oh yeah, so 500 likes is the thing that triggers the algorithm and gets you out there. So I want to thank everybody for watching the video, for sharing it, for liking it, you know, for commenting and engaging with it. You know what I'm saying? It was so dope to see, you know, the reaction and response from the video. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we ride the rest of the season out like that. I'm going to pick up Yellow Jackets too. I'm getting my stuff together for the season 3 of Yellow Jackets. So, you know, we on board, we riding, we rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to everybody. We got eyes open, eyes, I think wide open, eyes open, eyes W23 open. Okay, what's good with you? We got A-Lord in the building. The beautiful Vic is here. Hey, how you doing? Bill Chill is in the building. What's good, Bill? Roofification? Okay, roofification. What's good with you? Kaylee, what's good with you? Good to see you. The beautiful Chris LaBelle is here with us. Yes, indeed. I love having y'all here with us. Ghost MKC is here. Welcome. RC is in the building. We got Dread State in the building. DL is here. Yes, indeed. New message. Dieter is obviously Kier's junk. He cut it off. A fit of shame after seeing its one eye explode in a torrent of pus. Whoa, yeah, that's crazy. We're going to talk about that too. DL said, I just subscribed, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Indeed. Much love for you being here with us. And no context. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Good to see you here. As always, we have Rose Malik is in the building. What's good, Malik? Luna Thomas, I'm new. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Luna. How you doing? It's good to have you here. Welcome aboard. Yes. Who else is in the building with us? We have Lena here. We can hear. Thank you very much. Coriano, why they show the robots to them? Yo, that's crazy. I really think that those were robots. You know what I mean? We got the acronym. You know, it makes me think a little bit about Miss Casey and what's going on with her. But you know, those robots looked weird. They didn't look normal. You know what I'm saying? They were, and their mannerisms were very weird. MJ Jones, good to see you. Good to see you. Groucho, what's going on? Dread State said, who the heck is Milkshake talking to on the radio? Shortwaves. Okay, we can start right there real quick. I think he's talking to Drummond, or I like to call him Evil Hodor. He's talking to Evil Hodor because Evil Hodor was the only one that was in on the plan when they looked back and forth at each other, when they were sitting at the table, and they said that, when they were listening to Milkshake's tape of Mark running in there getting a speaker, they knew that he said that the board wants all the original team back together, and Helly looked at Drummond, and then she looked at Milkshake. So, when we saw Helly sitting there rubbing her neck at the beginning of episode 2, she was contemplating, she's saying to herself, do I want to let this motherfucker have control of my body again? She might do anything. I don't know what she'll do. You know what I'm saying? Then she gets to learn how much nerve her innie actually has when she seen her jump off the elevator real quick and kiss Mark before they left, before she went up. You see what I'm saying? And so she realizes that Helly R has got some nerve. I wonder where they get her name from and why her name is actually Riggs. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what that means. You know what I'm saying? That's a good question there. But yeah, to answer your question, I think it's Drummond. And I think Drummond is who had control and authority or even knowledge of Helly's Trojan horse. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I think. That's my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and when I get down there, we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Bill Chill said, rest in peace, Irv Any. Oh man. I don't know. I don't think it's that cut and dry. I think Irv might have gotten reintegrated because he got busy this episode. And I think he has been reintegrated, but he has taken the proper steps, like Ragabi had suggested so that you don't get sick or the reintegration sickness. You know what I'm saying? That's my theory. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I mean? He's about to do his detective work on the outside for sure. So we haven't seen the last of him. We haven't seen the last of him because there are too many unresolved plot points with him. Who the hell was he talking to on the phone, and why was Bert following him? I don't think him and Bert are cool on the outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so at all. Because why in the hell would you be following somebody like that if you was cool with him? You know what I mean? He's not just following them, he's spying on him. And now he has information of Irv now. He has information on Irv. I want to say this as well. I think that Irv made some sort of connection with his Audi, any Irv. Okay, so we know that Audi Irv was making those paintings, and then we seen any Irv get out and see the painting, so he bear witness to him. Then when he goes back to the severed floor, he draws the same thing that his Audi was painting. And I think that that connection and the possibility of him being reintegrated, or should I say them being reintegrated, that could have possibly been why Irv was able to see what he saw in that dream. He was one with his inner self. As a matter of fact, if we look at it, right, all of the characters except for Helly and Dylan are becoming one with their inner self. We see Mark, and both Marks, Innie and Audi Mark, are on the same mission right now. Mark is looking for Gemma, and Innie Mark is looking for Miss Casey. So they're on the same mission. Mark even points at this when he says, yes, we'll get her to the hallway, we'll let her out, and my Audi will know what to do. So that means that he's becoming one with his inner self. And we know he has been reintegrated, right? So he's becoming one with the inner self. He's been reintegrated, right? And so I think the same thing is, we're seeing the same thing with Irv. Irv, Audi is painting the same thing that any Irv is now drawing. They're on the same page. The message has been received. And now the third eye is open. Irv even took it a step further to physically pull the eyelids open on the third eye by exposing Helena and the baptism ceremony that he gave her. He baptized her in the lake of dead, frozen carcasses. he, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I thought it was very symbolic on how you see the Egan's face was in the fire, Kier Egan, and Irv comes through and dips Helly's face in the water. Very symbolic, very fire. I love it. Who else is in here with us? We got Roger. We got Mickey B is in the building. Good to have you here. Beautiful people, always. Yes, who else we got? Who else is in here? Demo, what's going on, Demo? Good to have my man Demo up in here. Demo, you liking Severance? I know you was fucking with From real heavy. We got the cat in the tinfoil hat. Yes, indeed, the cat in the tinfoil hat. Come on through. You good. You good over here. As long as your tinfoil hat's right, you good. Catalyst, good to see you over here as always. You know, we had to snap on that breakdown. I'm getting ready for Yellow Jacket, and I'm also doing another Severance video. Some things that I forgot to mention. We're going to talk about some of them here, but I'll go more in depth in the video. We got Low Key T for president. Okay. What's going on, Low Key T? Good to see you. Who else we got? We got Margie Buckmaster. Okay, we got a lot of new people up in here, and I'm happy to have y'all. I welcome everybody. If you're new here, welcome. You know what I'm saying? I might say some crazy shit. Don't mind me. I'm just having some fun. We might laugh a little bit. 3D printed robots. Yeah, I see somebody was talking about that. Your channel popped up after watching Nautilus Files, and I immediately subbed after watching your first video. Thank you very much, M. I appreciate you. I'm fortunate to have you here along with us. Yes, indeed. Look like animatronics. Yes, they did. Yes. Everybody, welcome all the new people that's here. If you rock with me, you've been rocking with me since what? From the Changeling, They Clone Tyrone. I'm glad you're here with me. Let's go ahead and celebrate all the new people that's here with us, because they're here with us for a great show. I mean, Severance brings out the greatness in all of us. I see. I've been seeing some really bright comments. I could not keep up with the comments today. I try to hang in there for the first 2-3 hours for sure, but today, y'all was commenting on that thing today. I didn't know what to do. I was like, holy shit, and I appreciate every bit of it. Let's go ahead. Let's see who else we got. You know, we got Serpent in here. We got Cosmic K. Good to have you as well. Lady Kimberly is here. Oh, Lady Kimberly, what's going on? Slick Vic, what's going on? Miss T, good to have you here. Oh, we got Soaib Ahmed. Brother Ahmed, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for your generosity. It's much appreciated. Supports the channel, makes this whole thing easier, a lot easier to do, and you know, frees time up for us and for research and editing and all of that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Appreciate it much. All right, so we got to the shout outs. We here. I see everybody dropping emojis in the fire emojis down there. We got Helly in the building. Y'all got to drop some emojis for my man Irv. Irv went crazy. Or should I say John Totoro? He went crazy. Yes, indeed. You can put the GOAT down there for Irv if you don't have the emoji. Irv is the GOAT. He's definitely the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I thought was crazy was what Helly did. She was like, oh, you know, I'm sorry that we can't find your wife. You're Audie's wife and blah, blah, blah. And first, I mean, in the same breath, she takes her panties off. And speaking of that, you know goddamn well them folks was musty. They was in them Russian snow gear suits with the Russian hats on. And you know they was musty. Walking around, they was in the tundra. They walking around the frozen tundra with the Russian shit on. So you know damn well them drawers was musty. They gave them motherfuckers some long johns. Them long johns look raggedy as hell. It looked like somebody had them shits on already. You know damn well they was musty up in there. Unless they went to the outhouse. I don't think so though. And speaking of, it wasn't cold out there, y'all. And I know I said that nobody mentioned it being cold. And a lot of people in the comments said that Irv literally said that he almost froze to death. But that's bullshit, because he's got a mustache. And if it was really cold out there, he would have had ice on his mustache just from breathing. The moisture would have just froze up on his mustache if he slept out there all night. I mean, he got up, you know, face chipper. You know what I'm saying? He got up. He looked like he had already combed his hair. He looked like The Rock combed his hair for him when he got up. You know what I'm saying? The Rock he was laying on just went ahead and combed over his hair real quick as he sat up. You know what I mean? Bro didn't look like he was out in the cold. And as a matter of fact, there was no hypothermia. If you damn near froze to death, you going through some hypothermia. Thank you, Vic. There's no hypothermia. You know what I'm saying? There was not really nothing wrong with it. As a matter of fact, there was motherfuckers sweating. They were sweating. And you know, I think I'm gonna go over it and point out the parts where they were sweating. They were not hot. I mean, they were not cold. And you would think that Dylan would at least say, damn, it's cold as shit out here. You seen him struggling behind the crew when he was walking and everything. This is a guy that would complain about the temperature. It was not cold out there. So where the fuck were they at? I think they were over there in that wing next to the perpetuity wing called the team building section. You know what I'm saying? Vic pointed that out in our Discord right after the show. I didn't even get a chance to process it. I hopped right in the Discord. We had a good conversation. If any of my mods have the link to the Discord, go ahead and drop that in there for the people. If not, I'll go ahead and grab it and pin it for y'all. Go ahead and join the Discord. The conversation is lit in there. We have some real smart people in there with some great theories. And then we have some great conversation in there sometimes. Sometimes you might catch me in there editing a video, writing a script, making some beats, whatever. And we can talk Severance. We can talk we can talk, conspiracies, whatever. So come on in the Discord. Meet me in the Discord. Thank you, Cosmic K, for your generosity and love for the channel. Yes, finally caught alive. Much love to you and your family. Yes, we appreciate it. Yes, indeed, we appreciate you, and much love to you as well. Yes, thank you for your generosity. It goes right to the channel. It helps. Yes, indeed. What else did we say here? Yeah, Irv would have died from that kind of exposure. You know what I'm saying? I think I saw Dylan sweating. I saw Helly sweating. Somebody was sweating when they found the book, the fourth book, the fourth appendix. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Mark. Mark was sweating in there. That shit was not cold, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about innies that have never been outside. They commented on everything but it being cold. And let's say that, I'll give you that. Irv's comment that he almost froze to death was somebody mentioning how cold it was. He didn't say it's cold as hell out here. He said I almost froze to death. And you can make with that what you will. That's fine. But that's the whole next day. Like, you mean to tell me nobody said anything about it being cold the whole time? So where were they? I think they were inside. And I think it was some type of Truman Show holodeck with a mixture of some more shit. I don't know. Lumen's capable of pulling that shit off in many different ways. So, I don't know. The water was real. I'm not saying that the terrain is actually fake. What I'm saying is it wasn't where you thought it was. It wasn't out in the open somewhere. I think it was underground. I think that whole experience was underground. Because where was Milchick and Miss Wong just disappearing to? And then after Miss Wong left, she was just gone. Like, so yeah, there's something a little bit off with that. Who else we got up in here? Okay, what y'all talking about in these comment streets? Do all that fancy YouTube stuff? Yeah, do all that fancy YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? All the dope YouTube gribble. Get it done real quick. Hit them likes. Get them likes up. I know we got like 100 people in here, 120 people in here. How many likes we got? What is it? Oh, 59? Come on. I know y'all could do better than that. It's free. I know some of you are on the television and it's a little bit harder to maneuver to hit the like button. And I understand that. And I love you. So I feel your like. Even if you don't like it physically, I know you want to, because you watching me on your TV. So I know you know what I'm saying? I know you want to hit it. So pause. Oh shit. But yeah, I know you want to hit that like button, but you can't right now. If you could, just take the time. Go ahead and hit that like. Hit that like. It's free. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Let's see here. We talked about the Musty. We talked about Musty Helly and Musty Mark. I think what Helly did was really fucked up, y'all. I think it was really fucked up. Like dude literally didn't know who he was fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of fucked up. I think that was off. That made me not like Shorty. I don't give a fuck what Helena. I don't give a fuck what Helena does from here on out. That pissed me off right there. Thought that was real grimy. Especially with her being musty. And then her saying that she's sorry about the wife and all of that. I was pissed off with that. I was pissed off with her for that. You know what I'm saying? But Mark, he didn't seem to mind. He went in for seconds. Now, when they show a couple on, yeah, Helena is grimy as fuck for that. Now, when they show a couple go in for seconds, that's pregnancy right there. that's pregnancy material right there. They're not going to show them going in for seconds and them not have a baby. I think they're gonna reveal that in the finale that she's pregnant. We're gonna see a point where Helena rubs her belly. Now, how is Heliar gonna take this? I heard that Heliar will not be showing back up until episode 6. So next episode we won't see what's up with Heli. I wonder if she's just gonna tell them, hey, I'm an Egan, I'm one of them. I wonder what if Heli would have came back, would she have been willing to tell them who she was? Would she have been willing to tell them who she was? Let's do a little poll and see real quick. Hold on. Would Heliar have told the truth? I have to see. We have 120 people in here. I want to know what 120 people think if Heliar would have came in there and told the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because in all fairness, now before you answer, in all fairness, Irv didn't even tell the truth. Irv never got around to telling exactly everything that happened. He did tell Dylan about the paintings, but he did not tell Dylan that he went to Bert's house and was knocking on the door and all that bullshit. He didn't tell him that. So he did lie, right? So would Heli have come in and told the truth? So far we got 35 people, 74% say yes, that she would have told the truth. Y'all love y'all some Heliar, don't y'all? Especially when and Helena made it so easy to hate Helena. So I love me some Heliar too. Heliar is gangster. She was going to cut her fingers off. She was trying to do herself in. She was like, look, as long as you give me control of this body, I'm going to do something to your ass. I'm going to try to chop your fingers off. I'm going to kill you in the elevator. Goddamn, I'm going to make it out and spoil your whole function that you have. And she said, as long as you give me some breathing room in this body, I'm going to start some shit. So I fuck with Heliar heavy. So I'm with y'all. But I don't think she would have told the whole truth right away. I think she would have said that she woke up around all these strange people and blah, blah, blah. I definitely don't think that she would have told them in the break room after they watched that movie. I think she would have probably told Mark first. So she would have probably kind of did it like how Irv did it. Mark, he just came through and spilled the beans. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me see what y'all talking about. If Mark is reintegrated, Helena doesn't know who she's sleeping with either. But she does know. She does know. Yeah, she totally know. And she slept with the innie. Mark is reintegrated, but it doesn't seem that it has like taken its course yet. All he did was get that little glitch real quick of Gemma. And I think that was because he went in for seconds. If he didn't go in for seconds, Gemma's wouldn't have popped. Gemma's like, oh, you really about to go in for seconds, my nigga? Like, god damn, like you already did it once, bro. Like, come on. Like, I think Gemma popped up in his reintegration and was like, hold on, wait a minute here. Wait, you about to go in for seconds. This shit ain't happening. She tried to cock block real quick and fuck everything up, but he still was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I got you, baby. Just stay right here. Let's keep each other warm up under here. We good." Mark is knocking them down. Yo, any Mark and Audi Mark is out here packing them up. They got Gemma, Casey, Helena, and don't forget the midwife. Don't forget the sister's midwife. So Mark is out here genuinely packing them up, y'all. Shout out to him for that. Who else? What else y'all saying in there? So y'all think Helly would have told the truth? Okay. I don't know. That is a good point. That was a good point. Helly ain't no joke. No fucks given. She didn't care. Yeah, she doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? He has reintegrated, so what's his end game? He shows he didn't care. And you know what? Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Audi Mark, everything is personal at this point. Everything is personal. There's so many questions because I've been working here for 2 years and come to find out that I've been actually seeing has been seeing my wife. It's personal now. And so I understand his selfish reasoning for getting reintegrated. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's a chance that his wife is down there. Ragabi seems like she just wants to reintegrate all the severed workers, period. So she could have lied to him. You know what I'm saying? And said, "Oh yeah, your wife's down there." You know what I'm saying? She down there. They got her making coffee and biscuits and shit down there. She could have told her anything. You know what I'm saying? So Ragabi, it looks like she has an agenda too. And it seems like her agenda is to fuck Lumen up. Because I think she might be responsible for perfecting the severance procedure in some kind of way. You know, doing something that revolutionized it and they stole her technology or screwed her over in some kind of way. She's got some kind of vendetta with these people. Because I don't see where you were doing this, how you could be even doing something like this and not think about any kind of moral implications while you're doing it. So it wouldn't make sense for her to like have this moral wake up call and then want to flip on them. They did something to her. And when Cobell and Grainer were talking about Ragabi, it seems like they know they did some shit and they know it's gotta be Ragabi. You know, we fucked her over, so this is what she's doing. Yeah, it's her. You know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying right there? I'm gonna leave that poll up for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Pause, just to get a good barometer on what y'all thinking. 56 people say yes, that she would have told the truth. 79% of 57 people say yes, she would have told the truth. We'll leave that up for a few more minutes just in case we want to do another one. But yeah, you know, Irv saying that he froze to death, I give y'all that. But damn, a whole day later, you know what I'm saying? Helly doing what she did is grimy. It's very selfish. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see where they go from here with that. I think that she's going to get pregnant. Lumen is going to want the baby. The board is going to want the baby to do something to it, like maybe put Kier chip in it. That's what maybe the baby in the title credits means. I don't know. That would be Mark's child as well. And that could probably be something that makes Helly flip for the good. Like, no, I want my child. Like, I don't want y'all to do nothing to my kid. You know what I'm saying? That could possibly make her flip. But I do see her flipping at some point. Because she's like the caged bird. She just looks like the caged bird to me. You know what I'm saying? You know how, she just looks like that caged bird that's been up under this massive company. And, it's been a part of her life. Even she talks about it with her father when he points out how she said that when she was little, she used to say that all the severed people felt like her brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I kind of think that she's gonna flip. It's inevitable for her to flip. What what she did was egregious. I just let's get that out there in the open. That was egregious. And so there has to be some sort of redemption arc for her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many seasons they've got or they're planning on, but there has to be some sort of redemption arc for that. But that's really fucked up. You know what I mean? But what else we got here? Oh, I need to explain the black goo, right? In my video, I talked about how Irv is connected to the first title sequence, and he's also connected to the second title sequence. And I said the black goo is what connects Irv there. And I've gotten a bunch of comments saying that Irv is connected to the black goo because of the paint. And yes, 100%. Like, that doesn't make what I'm saying wrong, right? That's how I think the connection is. We know that the reason why he was seeing the black goo in his visions or dreams or whatever you want to call them was because his Audi was using black paint. And that connection is apparent in the first title sequence. Now, the second title sequence literally has this man's face on the cup. And then all those musical instruments like trombones and trumpets and shit start popping out of the cup. I remember at first I looked at it, I thought those shits was paper clips coming out of the cup, but they're actually musical instruments. I started doing a breakdown of the trailer sequence. This breakdown that I do is going to be crazy, but I want to wait a couple of episodes because I like the way that I've been utilizing the trailer sequence to make certain points. Like, for instance, the baby boy situation, and then we have the baby boys in the trailer sequence and Kier, the baby Kier. So I like the way that I'm using them right now. I'm definitely gonna get that breakdown to you guys though, but I got a little special with it. So it's not just gonna be like a regular trailer or intro sequence breakdown. It's gonna be a little more than that. You're gonna like it. Stay tuned for that. Yes, good to see you here as well. We have more people here. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Okay, now I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about Kier's twin. There's so many different aspects that we could look at the whole Kier's twin situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Kier's twin situation is a crazy thing, and it's a crazy revelation, and it's obviously true, right? At first I thought that it could possibly be some more Lumens bullshit, like the MDR uprising, stop motion animation, and yada yada yada, right? But no, this thing has to be true because there is a band called Dieter's Brother, and we saw, well, let me pull up some pictures. I know y'all tired of seeing this lame ass logo. Oh, here goes something else I wanted to talk about. When I first saw this right here, I guess this is just like the street shit in me. I don't know. The streets in me or something. I don't know. But when I first saw this, I didn't know those was marshmallows. I thought Kier was out here and Milchick went out here and started breaking up some cocaine and was like, look, MDR, we about to go down to this little town down here and we about to ship the bricks out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But them shits was marshmallows. Like, you know, that shit looked like a cocaine stamp from the 80s. Like, what the fuck is Kier on? They got the and them shits is bricks. Like, them shits, they got big marshmallows, pause. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, what's up with the marshmallows? Them shits look like bricks of cocaine in this motherfucker. What's going on? Kier bricks. They got that Kier bricks. You know what I'm saying? Move over, Frank Lucas. We got Kier Egan in this motherfucker. You know, Tommy Egan from Power. That's his nephew right there. He was about to ship the bricks to Tommy Egan from Power. I was like, what the fuck going on? Yo, but this is crazy. Can't here, Brick. Hold on. So, oh yeah, this is Gemma right here, cock blocking real quick. She came through like, my dude, is you? She and look at the way she looking at it. She like, you really going in for seconds right now? Come on. The whole episode was really beautiful too. Like the that's some keys right there. Mm-hmm. He was on this Juice Man, OJ the Juice Man type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gemma cock blocking was crazy. She look at the way she looked at it. She's like, yo, you about to go in for seconds? Yes, indeed. Now, I know a lot of you guys saw the Native American symbolism the connections that I made to them sitting around the fire telling forbidden knowledge. He made it a point to say that the fourth appendix is forbidden on the severed floor. So he made it a point to say that this is forbidden knowledge, right? Now, a lot of Native American tribes and cultures have this same process of forbidden knowledge. They only tell forbidden knowledge through the winter because some of those deities, they reside in like bears and stuff like this, like bears that hibernate, animals that hibernate, you know what I'm saying? Birds that leave, you know, a lot of their spirit animals and things like that would leave around the winter. And so this is when they would give the forbidden knowledge to shamans. They would have like shamanic rituals where they would pass down things. Passing the torch was involved, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure it also stood for enlightenment, but Mark didn't do nothing. It probably meant a phallic symbol for him because he went right on up in there and went in for seconds, as we know. But also, if you bring up these deities may awaken. And I found it very compelling that, you know, in these rituals, you're not supposed to bring any totems or anything that represents the deities that you're telling stories about, because you could wake them up. Milchick has the picture of the Temper Woe, the little short lady, and he shows her to everybody, and he makes sure that they see it, right? And so then she actually pops up in his dream, which is very strange because Bert was also brought up around the campfire by Helena, and he pops up in Irv's dream too. And so that's just like kind of, I thought it was a compelling connection to the Native American aspect of it. There are lots of Native American aspects to this show. As a matter of fact, the Lenape tribe was known as Delaware, and Delaware was Helly's answer. And also, right after that, Mark is made, or right before that, actually, Mark is made the department chief, right? So chief is also a Native American title, right? And so and then she says a handshake is available upon request. Now, the Lenape tribe, it's rumored that they sold the island of Manhattan, right, to the Dutch with a handshake, and a handshake is what sealed that deal. You know, Native Americans didn't use handshakes to seal any deals or anything like that until they met European settlers. And so I thought that that was real dope, that how they put the different Native American nuances within the show. I've been noticing a lot of shows have been doing that lately. And, you know, I'm just very into esoteric symbolism, all the way down from like, even like things that actually happen in our real world events that happen, like, you know, the plane crash into the helicopter. You know, you have the Black Hawk in American Airlines, which American Airlines represents the eagle, and you have the Black Hawk representing the Black Hawk Nation of the indigenous, you know, Native Americans, and, you know, the Black Hawk. And so that I look at all kinds of esoteric symbolisms because I think that everything around us actually means something. I believe that if you did something, one thing different this morning could have affected your entire day. And we know that to be true. Like, you can make one decision. If you wouldn't have done this, this wouldn't have happened, right? So we know that one decision you make can affect your whole day. And I believe that the entire world is the same way. And I believe we exist in a mathematical equation that's everlasting and continuously going on. And we are a small part of that equation. So these anomalies that we see are not coincidences, they are coincidental. You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is they're incidents that work together, like co-workers or cooperate. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I study esoteric symbolism. And I think that it's very important that we study esoteric symbolism, especially in the things that we are consuming, right? Because if you don't have an understanding of the spells that you're partaking in, you'll be partaking in them whether you believe it or not. You dig what I'm saying? Like, for instance, your signature is written in cursive, right? Now, your signature is written in cursive. Now, cursive, the root word of cursive is the word curse. And a curse is what we call a binding spell. And when you look at cursive, it's a binding material. Cursive looks like a string or a rope. And so this is a binding spell. Now, when you write your signature on, you can just take a piece of paper with anything on it, means nothing until you put that signature on it. It's almost like a magical incantation that binds you to whatever is on that piece of paper. Now, some people will say that they don't believe in magic, this or that and the third. Well, if you put your signature on contracts, if you put your signature on their license, your social security card, your credit cards, your signature goes on all of these things. So you are partaking in this magic ritual, whether you believe it or not, whether you think you're partaking in it or not. So I say that to say this: if you're watching these television shows and these rituals are being played and you're consuming these rituals, the best line of defense just to protect yourself is washing your hands, right? So you have to wash your hands of the ignorance and gain the knowledge and understand the esoteric symbolism that they portray right in front of our faces on the television screen. You have to understand, we binge watch these shows, and we watch these shows on devices that are esoterically created with sacred geometry. For instance, your phone screen is the golden rectangle. Your phone screen, all your window thresholds, your doorways, the golden rectangle. These things are portals. These things are like that for a reason. Your phone is definitely a black mirror. Black mirrors were used for scrying, obsidian mirrors, and things of that nature. So understand that there's definitely things that are going on around you that you may not see or hear. However, they don't care whether you see or hear it or not. It's just like when you go to court. When you go to court, you can't claim ignorance like, I didn't know that was against the law. They don't care what you know. It's presumed for you to know the law, right? And so you have to be aware of these shows and these rituals, the symbolism and things of that nature, that if you're going to make that decision to consume these things, it's just the same way as that's why you have nutritional facts on the back of your food, so that you can do the research on what you're consuming. And so the symbolism is right there in the show. They also tell you all the actors' names and everything and all of this. They give you all of the information for you to solve the esoteric symbolism. And I believe that they have to. You know what I'm saying? We were in the Discord and the sister was in there talking. She said straight up, they do this because they need a collective consciousness to be on it. And I agree with that 100%. I don't think that there's any karmic energy if they don't show you. I think they do it to get you involved, because we're all involved. But yeah, I don't want to preach no more. I'm talking that real enigmas esoteric shit right now. let's get back to what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I was talking about Kier's twin, Dieter. So this goes to, many different levels. The Dieter situation is crazy. I want more information about it. We got that little sign that Milchick rolled past on episode 2 of season 2. And I don't know, like, I've been hearing a lot of wild theories in the comment section. I need to go watch a couple people's videos to see what the other theorists are talking about as well. Because I know that the whole thing with him, some people were telling me that a lot of the other theorists are equating Dieter to Cain and Abel because they think he killed his brother. That could very well be possible. I think so too. I think that could be it. However, I also see Onan and Tamar. Tamar was supposed to impregnate his brother's widow, and he didn't want to because the kid would not have been his. It would have been a successor to his brother's lineage. And so he bust his nut on the ground pretty much, and God killed him for that. And so, I don't know what the significance is. It's pretty vague at this point. I think we'll get some more information about Dieter, and I think it'll be a real big revelation about Kier, and it will cause some kind of distrust in Lumen from the really devout employees and the people that really, I think it's going to be like a world-shaking thing for them, because it seems like at least some of these people worship this guy like an actual deity. So I think that the knowledge about Dieter in some real history and truth that has been covered up by Lumen and like dudes like Milchick, they pretty much enforce what is in the book. He's like, yes, everything is in the book is true. Don't even question it. It had real Bible vibes. You know what I'm saying? But I think that whatever it is gonna cause some problems at Lumen, or at least with their devout followers. You dig what I'm saying? Let me look at the comments. I know I was going on a little preachy rant real quick. Oh, y'all was rocking with it. Okay. I'm looking at the comments here. Y'all was rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Everybody in here, we having a good time tonight. I got a couple other things to talk about. One thing I wanted to talk about too was Helly's twin, Helly's shadow. Why was she so messed up? Like, it's like she couldn't straighten her back out. Her neck was twisted. So I've been seeing some people in my comment section saying that was possibly had something to do with Helly trying to hang herself. And I'm like, okay, so I feel you on that. That did happen, but how does that make sense? If anybody knows, let me know. Drop that in the comments. I don't know how that would make sense. I don't get it. I get what you're saying, but I don't see how that would, roll over to the robot acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless Helly's a robot. One thing that I would have liked to, I see a lot of people talking about Helly's belly button, right? And a lot of people saying that when she showed her belly to the mammalians that she didn't have a belly button. Now I thought two things. I was like, oh shit, where's her belly button? But then I was like, it looks like her dress isn't down far enough for you to be able to see her belly button. Like where her dress was, you wouldn't even be able to see her belly button if she did have one. You dig? So unless she like pulled the dress down and like showed her actual belly button, then yeah, you probably wouldn't have seen that. Man, I got so much to talk about Britt Lauer, but I don't want to really get into it because it's supposed to go in the video, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But how about Irv when he called old boy a mountebank? When he called him a mountebank. Now, y'all know my theory. Hold on, let me pull some things up real quick. Give me a second. Do I have it in here? Yes, here we are. Here we go. We could go here. We'll get rid of this one. We got the Lumen Industries joint. Hold on. And we can go here. We'll go here and here. Okay. So I know you guys, if you've been watching my videos, have heard me talk about the possibility of Kier could have been a snake oil salesman, right? Now, snake oil salesmen back in the day, they were called mountebanks. Now, why in the hell? Now, I've been talking about this. Now, I've been talking about Lumen Industries, right? I've been talking about the Carnival, okay? Kier aligning himself with Masonic carnivals and fairs where they, they used to actually sell incubator children in these things, okay? And they also used to have like your snake oil salesmen and your fortune tellers, and you got your guys there with the special tonic. If drink this tonic if you want your hair to grow and your gout to disappear. You know what I'm saying? They had these guys back in the day when they had no consumer protection laws. He called him a mountebank, which when you look up the word, that's literally what that word means. Hold on, let me pull that up for a second. Hey, yo, somebody told me I sound like the voice from Deleted. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Tell me what that is if you know in the comments. Okay, so a mountebank is a person who deceives others, especially in order to trick them out of their money. A charlatan, a person who sold patent medical medicines in public places, right? And so this is why would Irv refer to Milchick as that? You know what I'm saying? And those are the snake oil salesmen. That's like the American way of saying this word right here. You see what I'm saying? I believe this word originated in Italy. It might even be, they say it's British slang word. It's a British slang word. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was on it with that. I was on it. The origin of the word, where's the origin? Let me see. Yeah. It's an Italian phrase. Okay, I was right. It's an Italian phrase. And so that speaks to everything. Deleted is a hip hop commentary channel. Y'all sound similar. Deleted is from the Bay Area. Yeah, somebody said I sounded like that. Hey, don't blame that shit on me. You called your boyfriend a fathead muppet. Okay. Because that's what the man said. Y'all keep saying this fetid moppet shit. This man said fathead muppet. I'm telling you now. Fathead muppet. Fathead muppet. Fathead muppet.
That's funny.
Word. And I'm telling you, James Egan, the man in black, is in the building. Good to see you in here as always, my brother. The James Egan definitely has some hot breath, and you could tell. You know what I'm saying? His breath smell like a shit farted. You can tell he got that hot train smoke breath. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell that just by the way he backed up real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, she should have said, "Daddy, please get the fuck up out my face with that breath." I mean, yeah, fathead muppet though. That's what the man said. That's what the man said. The man said fathead muppet. And I've been trying to tell people this shit. I mean, here, one more time, just one more time.
Fathead Muppet.
I'm telling you, that's what the man said. Like it or love it or leave it. Because I knew I wasn't tripping. He said either that or Fetty Wap did it. Those are the two things that I thought he said. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Deleted is a YouTuber that focuses on hip hop. I might have to check that out. You know, but Deleted is a hard. How the hell do you find somebody named Deleted? That's got to be just as hard as looking for From. Like you looking for From was hard as hell. I mean, it's been 3 seasons and it just got easy to look for it in the 3rd season. It was hard as hell to look for the TV show From. How the fuck you gonna find somebody if their name is Deleted? Like you Google his name and shit, that shit tell you how to delete your cookies and shit. What the fuck? Oh, it's Deleted. Oh, you gotta put the brackets on it? Okay, that's what I was noticing. Like people was putting the brackets on there. Remy boys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? May have no breath. Remember the comment from the new girl Arrested Development. She literally asked Mark how the feeling of the wind felt. Oh, like it felt to be breathed on. Nah, Jamie Egan got some hot breath, fam. I'm not gonna let that man escape. This man is running around here calling people fetid moppets. You know goddamn well this man breath smell like the 1800s. Ain't no way. And I'm not talking about tequila. Bro mouth smell like an outhouse from the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. And ain't no spit come out his mouth, so you know his shit dry, hot, and funky. You feel me? And he right up in somebody's face with that bullshit. She had on a nice dress and everything. You get in her face with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the one told her to go down there with a chip in her head. How the fuck you getting mad at her? Hey, look, don't get me started on James Egan. James Egan is one of them kind of motherfuckers who, he got a lot of money. He got you right there. He's still a deadbeat. He act like he don't give a shit about your mental health. You fathead muppet. He doesn't give a shit. And that's why Helly's gonna buck, y'all. I'm telling you. She's gonna buck because she's the caged bird. You dig? She's the rich caged bird. Word, like you you know this man, yo, he looked like he smelled like whiskey. Bro, bro looked like he smelled like whiskey and McDonald's French fries, bro. Like, get him the fuck out of here. Yo, if y'all don't know, if y'all new to this channel, I like to roast the shit out of the characters, especially when they do some shit like that. Yo, I just found your channel, your shit OD fire. Whoa, Wayno, what's good? Is that the Wayno? What's good, Wayno? That's what's good. Good to see you here. I'm fortunate to have you here. Thanks for watching. Share that to somebody you think should see it. You feel me? Smell like a Harvey Berg. They no good. we in here roasting James Egan. This is not what we set out to do, family. We in here roasting the shit out of old boy. Yeah, he was wrong for that whole fetish. Sis started that shit. She said she called her boyfriend a fathead muppet. He might leave after that. If he don't watch Severance, he might leave. He might not even get the joke. He might be out. And I didn't mean to fuck your relationship up or nothing like that. I just thought the fathead muppet thing was funny. So don't come back talking about you ain't with your boyfriend no more. I don't want to hear that shit. What if Gemma faked her death because she wants to be in the code of care? Now, that's very interesting. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I like it flowing, but it's too loud. Nah, I love that. Cosmic K, I love that theory. What if Gemma faked her death because she wants to be in the cult of Kier? That would be crazy as hell. Now, so what you're saying is that she's complicit in leaving her husband. She is something that she wanted to do. Okay, that would be crazy as hell. Now, I have my theory is a little bit similar to yours, but it's not as extreme, right? I felt like she might have been severed before her accident, and Mark probably didn't know. And that is why they targeted Mark, because they had her severed, and then they targeted him as well. I would love to get, I know that we're going to get a flashback of Mark and Gemma together. I would love to get a flashback to see how Mark learned about the severance procedure. I know he lives in Kier, and he grew up in, what is the other place called? Gantz or something like that. I know he grew up out there, and he probably knows about it. But I wonder if it was like a TV advertisement or a radio advertisement or something that pushed him to say, you know what, man, my wife is gone. I can't do this teaching shit no more. I remember Devin saying something about Mark. He tried to go back to school one day and teach the class, and it was a disaster. So I think we might get that scene. You know, we might get the fallout of when Gemma died. We might see what happened with Mark. And I'm sure that that's going to happen in the revelation when they reveal to us if it's her real body or not, right? When they reveal if it's her real body, and if they and when they reveal, like, you know, what happened, that's when we'll learn, you know, if it's her real body. You see what I'm saying? We'll learn, like, did they take her real body or did they make a fake body and put her in it? Did they confiscate her body and leave a burnt up body there to be mistaken identity for Gemma? You know, Mark said he ID'd her body. Now, if he ID'd her body, now they never said, now I just want to point this out because I was talking to somebody about this the other day. They never said that her body burnt. Mark said that shit to his sister about Rickon. He was like, if Rickon died and his body was burnt, I would feel bad for you, but it wouldn't affect me. Now, that was some real shit that he said, but that shit was a little bit too harsh. You know what I mean? And his sister is a champ. I love Devin. She plays such a great sister, and she's so cool with her brother. They have such a dope relationship. They make jokes all the time. They're humorous all the time with one another, even when it's something bad. They try to see the light. And number one, Milchick giving this motherfucker a pineapple and 20% raise did not get him back to Lumen. That was Devin. Devin said, I believe your wife is there, Mark, and I'm telling you because I love you and I'm shooting from the hip. I'm the one who talked to your innie. You dig? So I think that you need to stay at Lumen. I do not think it was a pineapple and 20% raise at all, especially now that we see Devin inside the basement with Mark trying to figure out and make a plan to contact the innie. Devin is who pushed the envelope with that. I hope they do not kill Devin. I hope they don't kill Devin. And they've kind of been hinting at some of those things. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see what the connection, what the esoteric dialogue about Persephone ends up being about. You know, Persephone had brothers as well. And one of her brothers was like the king of wine drinking or something like that. He was a lush. And that could represent Mark. But Mark had attributes of a couple of her other brothers as well. Exactly, Vic. If they murk Devin, it's up. Y'all hear me? It's up. Apple TV will hear from us. They can't murk Devin. You know what I'm saying? Persephone was stolen by Mars. Okay. You have Hades as well. You know, that would that make Rickon Hades? You know what I'm saying? I think that meant something different. And I have a few notes on it, but I'm still waiting for a little bit more information. We haven't seen Devin for a couple of episodes, so like, yeah, but yeah, we did see her last episode. Nothing real serious. We saw her confront Rickon and Natalie. Then she went over to Mark's house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all think Rickon's a bad man? Okay. You wondering if Cobell did something to Devin's baby when she had it because it was something they highlighted to catch us up for season 2? I don't think so. I don't think Cobell did anything to the baby. I think what was going on, she was wrong as hell for not saying something to somebody before she left, and she had them people's kid in her hand. You know what I mean? And Devin, like, first of all, why are we not exploring the lawsuit that Devin could have against Lumen at this point? That's a serious lawsuit. I don't give a shit if y'all fired her. She worked for you when she did the shit. So, and she's living next door to my brother and all this crazy shit, and y'all didn't disclose any of that kind of information. Y'all doing some wild shit over here. You know what I mean? I think that they could have easily had, like, yeah, but see, I think they probably just didn't go at it, because then that would really give them a reason to kill her. But I don't know. It would be an interesting plot to have Devin like say, fuck that, we suing Lumen. You know what I mean? You know, so they're coming over trying to butter up Rickon. Rickon and Devin are the oddest couple. He's a rich baby daddy or packing heat. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's what I'm saying. What the hell is the dynamic there? She looks out of place even sitting there with him and his friends at the table eating or not eating. You know what I mean? She looked weird sitting there, and she looked like her interactions with his friends was all forced and funky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was just agreeing with them because Rickon's her baby daddy and shit. Like, that couple is crazy. What does she see in Rickon? Like, Rickon is corny as shit, yo. Yo, Wayno dropped the super chat. Thank you for your generosity, brother. It means a lot to the channel. We appreciate you much. And thank you for being here. Yo, I'm sticking with your channel. Keep doing your thing and being consistent. Shit dope. Thank you very much for the encouragement as well. It means a lot. Definitely. We love it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that so much. I don't want to make this live stream too long. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want people to come back and watch the replay. And I don't want to leave like a 3-hour video up here. People be like, 3 hours? God damn, what was he talking about? I don't know if I can make it. So I leave it about an hour. We'll get out of here. We'll have more live streams. We're going to go live again. Stay tuned. Or how many of y'all are watching Yellow Jackets out there? Let me know if y'all watching Yellow Jackets. Who's watching Yellow Jackets out there? Hey, somebody said I would listen to you for 3 hours while I'm at work. Oh, okay. So we got Yellow Jackets. Yes, indeed. Let me see if I could get that Discord for us real quick. Post that in there and ride out with y'all for a couple more minutes while people hop on that Discord link. Come down to the Discord. I'm in there making beats, doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I work in the music industry as well. I shoot music videos and short films and all kinds of stuff. So tap in with me. You might see me being creative in there one day. You know what I mean? And pretty dope vibes. When we get in there, we definitely talk about the shows and we talk about theories. We pass stuff back and forth to each other. It's a very helpful tool if you want to understand some of this esoteric symbolism. There's such a great group of people in there. I love everybody that's in there, you know what I'm saying, that drops information. My man Percy Garcia is in the building here. He's in here with us. You know what I'm saying? He's in there dropping stuff in the From channel a lot. And he's just started watching Severance because I've been covering it. You know, shout out to my brother there. And he definitely is amongst a good league of people. We got Vic, we got Debbie Ebby Bo Bebby, Banana Fana Fo Febby in that motherfucker, you feel me? Big Heck be in there, you know what I'm saying? We have other deep conversations as well. We don't just talk about shows, we talk about, you know, we talk about conspiracy stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Wayno got dope content too. I definitely got to check Wayno out. Wayno, I'm on my way over to your channel. Appreciate you, brother. And I appreciate all of you for coming through, rocking with the Real Enigmas and Theories. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you. I'm fortunate for you being here. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna keep it rolling on this Severance. We're gonna keep it rolling on Yellow Jackets when I get it started. And just a little something to think about while we wait on the next episode. That's all for my live stream this evening. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.